Today, after 3 years of traveling Asia and finding some of the best beach towns you could ever imagine, we are heading to the big one, Blackpool.
Scary.
Really quite a magical place, Blackpool.
Why did we have to do this?
That was the oldest trick in the book and we fell for it.
What was that? But first, we need to get there.
Right, we begin today not in Blackpool, as you can see, but actually at the glamorous Ibis Hotel in the north of Preston, about 20 minutes away from Blackpool itself. Why? Because on this particular weekend, that hotel is a quarter of the price of staying in Blackpool itself. Seriously, after 3 years of living in Asia, hotel prices in the UK, borderline eye-watering. Lovely front of house staff though. Let's go to Blackpool!
Let's go!
Oh my god, I've just seen my first glimpse of Blackpool Tower, and it's my first time in Blackpool at the age of 31 as a Brit.
I've seen it. Oh, I've not seen it for so long. I used to come here when I was a kid and I've not been for years and years, so I'm so excited to see Blackpool again as an adult as well. Welcome to Blackpool! Blackpool Tower! Yee! Alrighty then. It's nice to know that it's absolutely acceptable to be big kids today. We can actually be big kids and just have the best time. And we can eat as much sugar as we want.
Vegas, baby!
It's been so many years and this is our first glimpse of the beach. Oh, it looks so cute! It's giving Brighton, but way more Northern and Vegas vibes.
Tram! Oh, they're a new tram. I thought they had the really old school ones here. What happened to them? I cannot believe we've actually found a parking space on a Saturday, on a special Saturday at that as well, I should say. We'll explain why in a bit, but we've actually got a parking space in one of the main car parks right next to Blackpool Tower. Beautiful. Small cars only. I tell you what, it might be the beginning of August, but it's a little bit grim up here right now. We're just off the back of that massive storm that hit the north of England and Scotland.
Storm Flores.
And yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's just very, very windy. It's not cold, but windy. I could not believe our luck finding that space, and we just paid for the parking by app. £14.20 for 12 hours, and we can extend it if we happen to be here past 9:45, but I highly doubt it.
Also, I honestly think if we were here 15 minutes later, we wouldn't have been able to park because all of those small car spaces are basically gone.
My God, it's windy up north. My hat's gonna go flying. I'm gonna go flying in a minute. We just got hit in the face with sand. It felt like
really
getting hit with rocks.
Really hurt.
Gotta check out the Blackpool seafront. Wow, it looks really, really choppy today. I've never seen a sea that choppy, I don't think.
Don't think I'd fancy a surf out there.
Really? You sure I can't tempt you in that? Lived in the UK for 3 decades nearly. Never experienced a day this windy, I don't think. Genuinely.
I don't know if we're just being over dramatic or if it's really, really windy. No, I think it is really, really windy.
It's really windy. We genuinely did not plan this, but we've actually come on a weekend, a very special weekend in Blackpool. It's the Blackpool Air Show this weekend. That's why it's especially busy, and that's why you've got these displays here of the RAF, and there's loads of paramedics around as well. And that's why I'm so glad we've come on this weekend. There will be a lot of people, but that all adds to the atmosphere.
There are endless amounts of things that you can do here in Blackpool. So many fun activities, so many places to eat. Our first activity is right ahead, and hopefully we can do it.
Yep, first things first, the most iconic place in Blackpool, Blackpool Tower. So we actually got an email from Blackpool Tower last night saying that they might close the top of the tower due to the high winds, but it looks like it's being opened as usual by the looks of it. Wah, wah, wah. We're not off to a good start here. They've closed the top of the tower. To be honest, I didn't really understand why at first, but then we asked the man over there and he said that it's because of the lift cables. It's not actually because of the top part of the tower, it's the lift cables that could wrap around and cause damage to the lift essentially. Yeah. So that kind of makes sense. It's a little bit gutting because that was a major bucket list item up there. Yeah. It is what it is.
So gutted because we're here once, we've not been here for years and we might not be back for years, I don't know. and unfortunately we can't get a refund, but to be fair, it did explain that in the email, so it's fine. We can, which is really good, exchange our ticket for something else, and there was actually something else I really wanted to do, so we're going to see if we can get a ticket and a time slot for that now.
Right, we have sorted out our alternative activity for today.
And we are going to the ballroom, which is so exciting. So we've got a time slot for a bit later on, and we thought in the meantime we're going to go check out Central Pier, because that looks like a barrel of laughs.
Believe it or not, it is actually going to brighten up later today, so we are going to have our summer fairy tale day in Blackpool after all. Just wait, just you wait. My God, look at the size of those waves. That water is rough.
I've never seen a UK sea look like that before.
I tell you what, at least it's actually got a beach. That's one thing it's got over Las Vegas, that's for sure. Even though it doesn't look particularly inviting.
Adam has just bought us 2 tickets for something.
2 tickets to paradise, baby.
Here we go again.
The last time we went on a Ferris wheel, I swore I would never do it again. But when in Blackpool, eh?
There you go, watch your step up.
Thank you. Here we go. Oh, it's windy!
Oh my God! No, not again, not again.
Wait, no, why am I scared? I never really get scared of things like this, apart from the pool. I'm actually surprised that this is open. Guys, we've stopped at the top. Don't move. But guys, look at the views.
Oh God, here we go again. Here we bloody go again. Please don't stop at the top again. Please do not stop at the top again, I beg you.
Adam, why did we have to do this? I love roller coasters, but this thing is scary.
Do you know what? After the first lap, it's actually good fun. I think it's just getting stuck at the top that isn't very nice. Oh God. Ah! Why does it do that? Why does it do that? That just brings back PTSD. Excuse me, yeah, we're ready to get off now. Oh, we're going again, are we? Okay.
One eternity later.
Okay, that was the last time we're ever doing a Ferris wheel, for sure. Right, enough of that Ferris wheel debauchery. We're going to be civilised adults now. We're going to the ball. Right, we are inside Blackpool Tower now at the very bottom. So at least we've kind of made it in. And Yaz is leading us up to the 3rd floor where they have the famous ballroom.
Oh my God.
As an entertainment spot, this is not really for me. As a place to have a cup of tea, pretty cool, not bad. I mean, look at all these people here, they're having a cracking time. The guy playing the organ announced that he was going to start playing a tango number. Yaz thought he was going to play techno.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
We are, I like to think, quite elegant people, but not elegant enough to be in there for very long. I would have much rather go up there, but that's how it goes. Never mind.
BBC's Britain's Best Fish and Chips Award. Are you hungry?
I had the best sausage and chips of my life in Scotland the other day. Blackpool, let's see what you got.
Right, that is 2 portions of food and 2 drinks ordered. It came to £36.36, so not terrible considering we're in Britain's best fish and chip shop. Also, this place is so packed out, it's going to be 45 minutes.
That's glorious.
We're sat right by the window and there are so many people piling up now. They've actually closed the roads because it's obviously too dangerous for the cars to go down because there's just tons and tons of people. It's still got 45 minutes for the air show to start. So people are really building up now and getting there's seats ready. Although I think you can pretty much see the planes from anywhere along the beach. But I'm excited to see how these planes are going to fly because it is blustery outside. In case we haven't told you that already.
I'm seeing a worrying amount of leftovers on people's plates when they get up to leave. So the portions are either way too big for the average person, or this is not Britain's best fish and chip shop after all. Also, we forgot to order curry sauce and mushy peas when we originally ordered, so Yaz had to go and reorder that, and I will hand in my British passport first thing on Monday. Sorry.
Okay, full disclosure guys, we haven't got fish, we've got tofu. So it's basically a tofu which is made to be very like fish, and it looks amazing. Also, it came perfectly on time. Hopefully it's worth the wait. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that curry sauce. What about the fish not fish? Very good. I don't know about mushy peas, I find them a bit like baby food. But I like peas, so honestly, that's on the better side of mushy peas that I've ever had. That is about as much as I can manage. I am waving the dirty used white napkin.
I'm so done. I'm at maximum capacity. I can't eat anymore. But that was honestly delicious. I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Now that we are finally ticking Blackpool off of our travel bucket list, our next big goal is to travel Mexico and South America. But the one thing we really don't want to do is to be those stereotypical Brits abroad who turn up and expect everyone to speak English. The thing is though, if you've ever tried learning another language, you know that it's not the easiest thing in the world. We've tried several different platforms and apps. To be honest, none of them were really clicking. They didn't really help us speak or understand actual real conversations. So that's why we're switching to Rosetta Stone, who are partnering with us on this video. So they actually use something called the dynamic immersion method, where instead of translating everything into English, it teaches you in the same way that you learned your very first language, which is to surround you with Spanish or your chosen language from the very beginning. And I know that sounds kind of intense, but it actually helps you to start thinking in that language rather than having to translate the word in your head from English first. And the thing we really love about Rosetta Stone is that it's actually focused on real world conversations, not just random words or phrases that we'll probably never use. So it's actually preparing us for real life travel situations like ordering food or asking for directions when we inevitably get lost. And also with their true accent technology, we get instant feedback on our pronunciation by comparing our voice with the voices of native speakers, which makes a huge difference in building confidence, especially in the beginning stages. And because we're constantly on the move, it really helps that their app comes with us wherever we go. The lessons are super flexible, some are just 5 minutes long, and there's also the audio companion which we can use while we're literally on the go.
Los niños están en el colegio.
Los
niños están en el colegio. Yeah. So right now, Rosetta Stone is offering a lifetime subscription for 60% off, which gives you access to all 25 languages forever. We're obviously using it for Spanish, but it's great to know that we can dive into the others later on, especially Japanese, because when we go back there, I'd love to be able to say more than hello and thank you. So if you're planning a big trip or just want to finally commit to learning a new language like we did, then we definitely recommend checking out Rosetta Stone by scanning the QR code that's on the screen right now, but there'll also be a link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below. My God, what a difference an hour makes. I think the whole of the north of England is here today. Sunlight.
That is so nice compared to earlier. Whoa! The G-force must be insane. Scary.
Honestly, what a freaking day to come to Blackpool. The whole of the beachfront has come to a standstill. There's no cars coming up and down, all just pedestrians looking out towards the sea and watching the red arrows.
So we've just left that area towards the Central and North Pier. We're heading down towards South Pier and to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, or it's actually renamed to Pleasure Beach Resort, I believe.
Oh, very posh.
Yeah, very posh. It's had a rebranding.
Oh, the wind. I'm sorry to keep mentioning it, but it is so relentless and it's head on as well. Never experienced anything like this anywhere in the world. My God, 25-mile-an-hour winds here in Blackpool.
Feels like 50.
We've just arrived to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and for some reason at the entrance they've taken our microphone away from us, our good external microphone, for some very logical and legitimate reason, I'm sure. Hopefully you can still hear us.
So this one right here is called the Big One. It is a proper classic. It opened back in 1994, so it's pretty damn old. I am so...
You're calling me old?
Oh yeah, oh, it's younger than you, it's younger than both of us. I'm so gutted because they've actually closed it today due to the high winds, understandably, but what are the chances? I've never been on the Big One because every time I've been to this park I've been really young and just way too scared, probably even too short to go on it. Gutted, we'll see if it opens later, kind of doubt it though. So we jumped in the queue for Grand National just before it opened. It was perfect timing because they opened it about 5 minutes after we joined the queue. Pretty slow because they're only sending out one train at a time. Well, 2 of them race each other, so 2 at a time. But the queue's not big, so we should be on soon. What was that?
That's the worst roller coaster I've ever been on in my whole life.
I'm glad I went on it because I don't remember going on it before in the past, and I'm just glad I've done it. And I don't mean this disrespectfully to the ride, but that was probably one of the worst roller coasters I've ever been on. Fair enough, it was built in 1935, it's nearly 100 years old now. It will be rickety, but wow, I've never been chucked around on a ride like that before. Glad I've done it, but it's a one and done. Never again.
One and done. Bye-bye. We just had a go on that steeplechase back there. Blackpool's got some really, really unusual, unique roller coasters, I'll give them that.
It was quite rough in some places.
All of the places.
But it was fun to get on, it's a good laugh. It's nice because you can get on it as a 2 and like you're riding a horse, so it's quite funny.
I know it won't seem like it, but that was 4 hours at Blackpool Pleasure Beach gone just like that.
We've just come off of Icon and it was honestly unbelievable. It's got to be one of my favourite roller coasters.
Definitely saved the best till last, or the most modern one till last.
It was epic, really smooth ride. Also the restraints, they don't come over your shoulder. It's a proper black bar but goes over you, but there's no restraints here, so you're really free. It was epic. You feel kind of vulnerable on it, but also safe at the same time. Oh,
just what you want from a roller
I had
coaster.
my hands up the whole time. I was loving life. So good.
And just look how different it is to earlier. The wind has died down a lot. There's a patch of blue here and there. So it actually feels like a summer day here in Blackpool.
The sun
Get
is
in.
out and it's beautiful. Just how it's supposed to be.
I thought the air show was supposed to be over by 5:15. It's now 6:30. But we just had another fly past from, I think it was the Red Arrows again. See, all of these hotels on the beachfront, if you could get a room here this weekend, a halfway decent one would have been about £250. And how much did we pay?
No, like £50, £50, £60.
And it was a 20-minute drive.
Yeah, to be honest, if you don't book last minute, you could probably get the same hotels that cost £200 now for about £50.
And fair enough, we're not getting this view when we wake up tomorrow, that's for sure. I am a little bit gutted as well that I didn't see any of the old school trams here that I've seen on so many pictures and videos of Blackpool.
I looked online and they're out of service.
No!
No! No!
I was gutted as well. Never mind.
Look at this, guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but the tide has gone out so far, it's actually extending beyond the central pier of Blackpool. So if you go on the pier, you can't actually go as far out to sea as you can on the sand.
Now it actually looks really calm and quite beautiful. So different. And it looks like we're in for a good sunset today.
Speaking of which, so on top of being the Las Vegas of the UK, Blackpool has been named one of the top places in the entire country for sunset, which is kind of easy to believe because we're literally facing west out onto the sea. So it can't be that bad when you've got a clear sky like we do right now. And I did not think I'd be saying that this morning.
I know. Seen as we're in in the Vegas of the UK, we're going to do some gambling. So I've been given some numbers. If any of the numbers add up to 21, I win a prize. It's exciting.
Specifically, a beautiful, fluffy Highland coo. Oh, the tension is it's unbearable. I can't deal with it.
2, it's not a good start. 2, total of 4, 6.
We need 11 more, guys. Come on, that thing is coming home with us, I swear.
8. If we get number 1 or number 3, we're definitely going to win. 0. So let's have a look at these then.
We don't have a single odd number, so it's impossible for us to have 21. Wait, maybe they'll take a 6 as an upside down 9. That was the oldest trick in the book and we fell for it. Actually, there are a lot of those Highland cows coming off of the shoal, so I'm really surprised. Blackpool giveth and Blackpool taketh away. And again, look what a different picture that is from this morning. Tons and tons of seagulls here as well. I just know one of them is going to take a big dump on my head any second.
Triple star.
Right, we can tick off ballroom dancing and street dancing for me. Sheesh, I knew it would brighten up a bit later, but I didn't think it would be this nice. Suddenly it's gone from a grim day in the north to a sunny day in Santa Monica, California. Man, all of this, as little as 8 hours ago, was under those really rough waves that looked very, very uninviting and somewhat dangerous even. And now look at it, we've got the sun gleaming on the buildings just off the shore there. Really quite a magical place, Blackpool. Las Vegas, not so sure, but interesting. So at the end of the North Pier there is a bar called Bloom's. It's really big, really nice actually, way better than I was expecting. And it's got amazing views of the sunset going off the end of the pier there. But the music there is so loud for us old folk.
We could barely, no, it wasn't even that we're old. It was, you could barely hear each other talk. It was blasting that, which would have been great for a normal person, but we're trying to capture this and you would never have heard what we were saying at all. But it was so nice. I would actually really recommend going there. I feel like it would fit in somewhere like South Kensington in London. Just so beautiful.
Hey, look at that. 0% before any of you say anything in the comments. Cheers to the Blackpool.
Cheers to Blackpool.
The wind has stripped my eyeballs of any drops of moisture they had this morning.
We got battered.
Still getting battered.
It has calmed down, but it's just because we're on the very end of the pier, that's why it's a bit windy again. But that sunset completely makes up for it. It's absolutely stunning. We're used to watching the sunsets in Asia. When do we ever watch a sunset in the UK?
This is a pretty special one as well, I've got to say. Okay, Blackpool, we came, we saw, we conquered. Not Blackpool Tower, we have to come back for that unfortunately, but I'm still really glad we came.
Blackpool has been amazing. It's been full of surprises, it's been full of gusts of wind, it's been full of some amazing rides, some not so amazing. Has Blackpool exceeded or met your expectations? Because he's never been before, this is his first time.
It has met every expectation I ever had and expectations that I didn't even know that I had either.
I was saying to him earlier that Blackpool is just Blackpool. It's special, it's got its own charm, it's proud of its own character and it doesn't need to change, and hopefully people will love it for many more hundreds of years to come.
Are you still talking about Blackpool?
Yes.
Okay. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We'll see you in the next video.
Okay,
Bye-bye.